Yo, yo, what up? Can you hear me? Shit, man, that was good. It's all good.
We don't get matchups like this every week, but when we do, all eyes are focused. A top 10 matchup, playoff expectations becoming a storyline, and the stakes are soaring in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to get play.
Tackle was made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's blocked. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's... out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Carr. He lets it fly. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give to the lone running back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
And these wide receivers work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just right better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Release to the back. Snagged in the middle. ISHHH. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So
turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. This will make Irish eyes smile because they're shaking down thunder from the sky with this running game.
Just pound, pound, pound. What are you going to do? Are you going to meet the physical challenge of the Irish because they're ready to rumble?
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Using his feet to buy time. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the tight end. Now they'll run it on the toss. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. The ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Bounce off and make a hand.
Decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big pick.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down. Lot of room to the right. Lots of running room. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, man. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, a lot of space. Wide open spaces. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Earlier, I was trying to do emotion her, and she said, she was laughing.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
It's only 2.
So first down here as they go back to work. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass.
He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks.
Careful.
You get the pass rush
Stop.
going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Stop kicking. I'm not going to tell you again.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40.
Me too.
On the run, it's Love. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. The play action fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Yes.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Forced out of the pocket. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Great job on the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it. The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out fast. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
No doubt, and when you're playing cover 2, you got 2 safeties deep that account for the whole field, right? I got half the field, you got half the field. So they do a great job.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take
He is
it
a
in.
switch stick.
Touchdown, Irish! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. We saw a great example of it right there.
Wow.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. They're setting up the screen.
Yes, baby. I know she's attacking right now. Can't make eye contact really.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
She don't mean that tag.
Downs get started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking deep. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Surge.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Defense did a
What you got your pass? What is your pass mode on?
They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, okay.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the.
You should check that out when you get a chance. Try to put it on placement and accuracy if it's not.
From the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Turning on the Jets. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
LSU 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
You gotta keep pressing down on the D-pad to change the camera.
From the 15. He'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Looking to take a shot.
Oh, I was about to say, what a fucking catch.
On the money, you just have to make that catch. LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Carr. Trying to get behind the defense. Hits him in stride of the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half.
Huh?
The give to the back.
Oh, shit.
Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.